Hi my magical creatures, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be talking about my Valentine's Day video. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Definitely I did have one Valentine's Day in my life, so I can honestly say I did have a really nice Valentine's Day. So it's gonna be like a little story time video, kind of like what happened. Of course there was some drama in it. There's always drama everywhere I go. I don't know why, you guys. Drama just finds me. So basically what I'm gonna do, before we begin, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. It's a free way to help your girl out. So let's get started. Okay, so once upon a time, I was with this guy. We met at a party, or yeah, like I was best friends with his sister, and then like me and him, like I ended up falling for her brother, and then he ended up falling for me. So yeah, so you can see where things went after that. So we started dating, whatever, and we broke up for like I think a good like couple years, and then like we got back together. And then it was Valentine's Day. So he was such a sweet man. He went ahead and he got me flowers. And at the time I was working at Twin Peaks. It's like a Hooters restaurant or whatever. So I was working there and I had to work Valentine's Day. So we did our Valentine's Day like in the morning time. So basically what happened, so he was such a sweet man. Like he got me these Japanese orchid flowers, which was so pretty, so unique. It was like a big bouquet of them. He gave me those, and then what happened? So then after that, we went to this Red Robin's place. I think it was Red Robin, and inside was this like wine, or not wine, but it was like a painting class, okay? And basically it was like an artist. She came, we were sitting with like a bunch of people in this room, and then we all had our own canvases, painting thing. It was for like couples and stuff like that. And basically we painted a picture of like the ocean with like trees that turn into like a heart or whatever. It was so pretty. Yeah, so that was something that me and him, that we did for Valentine's Day. And then you can order like food and drinks and stuff. So at the time I was ordering drinks and stuff. So yeah, so after that happened, it was so sweet. It was so romantic. He kissed me, and I was cute too. Like I had a red lip. My hair was braided back and like pigtails. It was cute. I was like really, you could tell that me and him was a couple. So after that happened, I went to work, or so, he kissed me, goodbye, whatever. So I go to work at Twin Peaks, and today, that day, it was lingerie week. Okay, so I wore black lingerie, at the restaurant. I'm not a waitress anymore, thank God, but I will never work at a restaurant, okay, on Valentine's Day, because it is so effed up. Especially on my end, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get into that. So my boo, he comes over, to the restaurant. He sits in my section. So of course, me and my boo, we talking or whatever, whatever. He comes with the flowers and all that. Oh yeah, so he gave me the flowers. So I told him to come to work with them flowers, so that way like everybody knew, like, okay, like, Goddess Serenity got her little Valentine's thing going on. Okay. And so he came and brought me them flowers. He sat in my section with them flowers. So of course all these girls looking like, who's that? Who's that? And I'm like, girl, don't worry about it. So even though it was pre-planned. But basically me and him, so of course we were talking at my table, whatever, people looking, stuff. So there's people sitting, I have customers in my section or whatever, right? So I'm walking around my little black panties and bra or whatever, and my little fishnets, walking around. Oh, excuse me. And then all of a sudden, I see this one couple or whatever. the guy, like these girls were just being so rude to me. Like, I kid you not. There were like an older couple or whatever, like a man and a woman sitting together and stuff like that. But they were totally secure with themselves, and like they were just, talking to me. Even the woman was talking to me, like being nice to me and talking to me and stuff like that. They were cool. But these two young couples came in and I was like, hi, my name is, Goddess Serenity. Like, how can I help you? Like, what can I get for y'all? And literally the guy was just like, can you give me a minute? And then the girls just immediately not even looking at me, not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna come sit in my section, at least look me in my eye and be like, hey, like, just in a second or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta be a bitch. And, and I'm y'all probably like, I need to calm down or whatever. It's probably not even like that. No, it was like that. I'm gonna tell y'all, like the whole night it was like that. So basically I end up going, so I leave or whatever, and then I come back. So I'm like, a few minutes later I come back, I'm like, hi, did you guys decide on what you guys want? Of course, and I'm standing next to the girl and literally addressing the girl first, because I'm just letting her know, like, girl, like, I don't want your dude. Like, I don't like my dude. Like, I don't even have to say, I shouldn't even have to say that my boyfriend's sitting right there with the flowers and all that. Like, I'm just here to get my money. So of course she's ignoring me, like straight up ignoring me. Like, how do you come to an establishment and how you gonna disrespect me? I didn't even do nothing. Like, I didn't even do anything. So basically the guy just looks at me, he's like, I'm sorry, can you give us a second? And I'm like, okay. So I leave, and then I tell my manager about it, and so I guess like I got sad again. So the manager went and like gave them like a menu or whatever, and then the manager, she came over and she was like, girl, I could feel that girl, she is like hurt. Like, I felt that. And I was like, oh my god, like, you noticed it too? And she's like, yeah. So I was just like, oh my god. So basically she hella mad. So the reason why she was mad, you guys, was because her dude took her to basically a restaurant with women in their lingerie, on Valentine's Day. So I can understand why she was upset, but sweetheart, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. So I come back to go check on them again, and they're gone. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like, oh my god, like they already ordered their food. Like I think I had like put in, like, I think they wanted like some little alcoholic beverage drinks or whatever. So I had already put that in, and so I was like, oh my god, did they just dine and dash? Like, did they just up and leave? So basically what happened, the two like couples were like, oh my god, did they just like walk out and not pay? And I was like, I don't know, but luckily under like the napkin and stuff there was like $20 or something like that. So I was like, all right, cool. So that happened, and then I had another young couple, and it was the same treatment. Like, the girl was ignoring me, not saying anything to me, and the guy was just like talking to me. And it's just like, what the fuck? So at this point, I'm getting irritated. And then the two older couples sitting right there, they're just like, watching the whole thing go down. And then I'm literally like, after I get done talking to them, I go to my boyfriend and I'm telling him everything at this point. And they're sitting like a few chairs away, and I don't even care, because at this point now I'm irritated. So, like, my thing is, like, don't get mad at me. And I was explaining it. So me and then like the two older people, we were just like talking. I was like, it was kind of unprofessional of me, but I was kind of like venting to them, and I'm just like, I'm here to make my money. Like, I don't want your dusty boyfriend. Like, I don't want them. You know what I mean? Like, my boyfriend's sitting right there. Like, I'm just here to make my money and go home. Like, my thing is, if you're mad, you need to take it out on him, because he took you here, and, maybe you should break up with him. You know what I mean? Like, why are you taking it out on me? And that's why I've noticed a lot of females be trying to take it out on the other girl, and it's like, girl, like, I have nothing to do with what's going on. Like, y'all came here, you came in here willingly. I'm pretty sure you didn't put a gun to your head and was like, come in like, I'm pretty sure. So don't stand in my section and disrespect me. Like, I'm just saying, like, I've done nothing to you. So it's whatever. So that happened. So I leave, and then they end up walk out again, and I think this guy ordered like an appetizer, like some loaded nachos or something. So they walk out again. So the guy like comes up and walks to me, and I'm like at one of the computers, like punching in the food order or whatever. So the guy comes up, he's like, oh my god, did I leave again? Like, oh no. He's like, sweetie, I'll pay for it, and I was like, oh no, like, no. I go look, and I was like, okay, good. There was money under the loaded nachos. They didn't even take the nachos. I don't even think they even ate off the nachos, to be honest. But there was money under the metal tray or whatever. So I was like, okay, that was weird. So the third time, y'all, like, oh my God, another young couple come, and it was the same, but this time, bitch, you didn't up now. Like, you didn't fucked up now. Like, so I just told her like this. I said, I'm gonna just tell, like, sweetheart, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like, at this point, I don't even care if this job, like, at this point, I'm just so done. I just looked at her. I was like, look, I said, if you want to sit here and ignore me or whatever, that's fine. But I said, don't come over here and sit in my section and then disrespect me. I've done nothing to you. I'm here to do my job. And if you want to sit here and give me problems, you can get up out my section and go sit somewhere else. Like that. This girl immediately, she was like, just didn't say a word, didn't say anything. And then the guy looking at me too. And I'm looking at both of them crazy. Like, because at this point, I've really had it. Like, I really had it. Like, I don't deserve this. This is ridiculous. I'm here to make my money. Like, that's all it is. So after that night, it was just crazy. Even the two couples were like, damn, the two older couple, they tipped me really good because they really liked my vibe. I was funny, I was cool, whatever. And they knew the BS that I had to put up with that night. But definitely, I will never, it was a beautiful Valentine's Day, but when I went to work, it was definitely not my cup of tea or whatever. But unfortunately, me and him, we're not even together anymore. But it was definitely, the relationship was bittersweet. But what was I gonna say? Okay, sorry about that. My phone overheated. Okay, so basically after the night at Twin Peaks, so me and my boyfriend, I think I went back to his house, and of course, we spent a little bit of time together, and then I went home. But other than that, it was definitely it was like the only real Valentine's Day I've ever had. I've never I never been with someone on a date or anything like that. So, I'm really excited, so, also too, what I wanted to add on too was that, Molly Eskim, she was in a domestic violence situation, and she's kind of like she's a YouTuber. She's kind of known for being with like, Rug Phase, I think, that's his name. So like what I was saying with that is that, if you don't have a Valentine's Day, don't feel bad about it, because I've seen there's a lot of influencers like on Instagram having relationship goals and all that stuff. When Sweetie and Quavo was together, it was just like, oh my God, or Zendaya and Tom Holland, like they're together. It's cool to see like relationship goals and stuff like that, but relationships take work. And not only that, just because they're literally showing you what they want you to see on Instagram and stuff like that, but behind closed doors, you don't know if there's like, domestic violence. You don't know if there's toxic relationships. You don't know if he's hitting her or she's hitting him, or they're both hitting each other. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't believe there is a perfect relationship goal thing going on. I just feel like you probably find someone that you click with, and then you work at it. A relationship takes time, work, and energy. And your time is just not, if you don't have a Valentine's Day, love yourself, take yourself out. What I was gonna do for Valentine's Day, I was literally gonna order me a big box of pizza, because I'm off tomorrow. And and I was gonna just watch Euphoria, season 2 of Euphoria on, so, but yeah, some guy wants to take me out for Valentine's Day, so it's like either stay at home and eat a large pizza by myself and watch Euphoria all day, or I can go to Chinatown tomorrow, do a vlog for you guys, and go on a date with this guy. So I don't know. I mean, the pizza thing, to me, I think that's pretty cool, but I don't know. But Molly Eskim, she basically, she's a beautiful girl. I mean, so pretty. I mean, just gorgeous. And, she was in a domestic violence thing. She posted on her Instagram of like this guy, beating or putting hands on her. He cussed her out, told her to be effing quiet or else I will hurt you. He threatened her, like, I think he even threatened her life. She started crying, saying like, why are you being so mean to me? And she showed pictures of like broken glass and bloody white towels and blood everywhere. I'm like, oh my God, like this is it's just crazy. So it just really goes to show that like, you want to, like, well, dang, it sucks that I don't have a Valentine's Day. Like, why don't you go out with your friend, a friend that's single, and you guys can go out and do something, or do something for yourself for Valentine's Day. Take yourself out for Valentine's Day, um, stuff like that. I've went many years without a Valentine's Day, and finally I'm 25, almost 26, and some guy wants to take me out for Valentine's Day. So, it's pretty cool, and I'm gonna vlog it. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Um, okay, well, definitely this concludes my video. I hope you guys love the little story time and my little 2 cents on Valentine's Day and relationships and stuff like that. So, um, before we go, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay magical.